Greetings, Mayhemers. It's Man Mike once again with your Minute of Mayhem. WrestleMania. It's almost here. You can feel it. I'm actually getting a little bit excited for it, which is good because I'm going. But yeah, so Arnold Schwarzenegger's inducting Bruno Sammartino. That's about 10 forms of awesome. I hope he makes some sort of Mr. Freeze reference. He won't, but I kind of hope he does. Also, it looks like the undercard is really shaping out to be something I'm interested in. If they had Caitlyn and AJ, that would be perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect. That would be... And you know what? So everyone gets a paycheck, make it a Lumberjill match. That'd be fine by me, because I'm sure everyone, thinks AJ's crazy, which is good, and everyone wants to be the champion, which is also good. As long as it doesn't turn into that whatever clusterfuck it was on Raw a couple months ago. But, yeah, AJ and Caitlyn, that should have been the feud that they should have been building up the whole time. And could you imagine if AJ wins and then if Ziggler cashes in, they'd be the new power couple, and it would be awesome. And they could have a live sex celebration on my birthday on Raw the next night. Doubtful. But they could, and it would be great, and it would be interrupted by Kane and Daniel Bryan and Caitlyn, and it might turn into an orgy. I don't know. That's kind of how they roll. But, yeah, so TNA was... I think this is going to be a pattern that we see where the second show of their live tapings is going to be just straightforward matches, not too many in-ring segments. Which, I mean, it's not bad, but it just seems a little off. I mean, Jeff Hardy gave up his title shot to just get the title shot again. Whatever, it's fine. He said he wanted to do it because he didn't know if he was 100%. Okay, that's a good way to explain it away. It was nice to see that TNA did a whole retcon of Aces and Eights. They took away the things that didn't make sense. They added stuff in that did make sense. It was good. The Bully Ray, as I've said for months, he's the MVP of TNA. He is, and he's doing fantastic. I hope he keeps the belt until Bound for Glory, where the emotional AJ Styles is the one that beats him. Book it. That's how I'd write it. Book it. So Mad Mike's Raw Stars of the Week. The third star we're going to give to Caitlyn for being awesome and for actually making me care about a Divas title match at WrestleMania. The first time since Mickie James had her, let's be honest, great match with Trish Stratus. The second star on Raw goes to CM Punk. Because he's CM Punk. He's tremendous. And, I mean, he still kind of makes me think that he could beat The Undertaker. I know he can't. No one is going to beat The Undertaker. I understand this. But, it still works. It still works. It's the first time in a long time I've seen where someone actually played mind games with The Undertaker as opposed to the other way around. And that works. That's a great build. And the first star goes to Jonathan Felix Cena. Now, don't get me wrong, Internet. You may think that was a heel turn or a start of a heel turn. It's not, but it was nice. It was nice to see that he had a bit of an edge to him. And you could, because I watched the segment twice. The first time I only listened to it. Honestly, only listening to it, the segment was shit to me. It was shit. Then I watched it, and I watched Cena's visuals, and I watched his facial reactions. He sold that shit. I didn't want to see that match. I don't want to see that match, but he sold me on the fucking match. I want to see Cena win now. Not because I hate The Rock. But I just want to see Cena win. I want to see him get that redemption. I think that and you know what? If he gets redemption, and if he goes on this trend where he's like, I'm John Cena. I'm fucking awesome. I know this. No one can beat me. No one can touch me. He can, have it go and not be a heel, but be an edgy face, and that's fine. That's fine. That's what he should have been all along. But, yeah, so WrestleMania's almost here, boys. And, yeah, It's gonna be a good time. It's because you know the laws of WWE pay-per-views. The less exciting the matchups look in build form, usually equals to a better pay-per-view. It's just the way it goes. Alright, let's spend a minute, or 5 or so. Peace, bitches.